Hello, my name's Steve from SJF Associates. I'm the Managing Director of SJF Associates. I can be contacted on steve@sjfassociates.co.uk. Today, I'd like to show you a form which has been produced. The reason being that CQC have now produced a set of mandatory questions that they require answering on all site visits that they perform to a care home. This has been brought about particularly due to COVID, and now looking at the second wave of COVID and the onset of more flu cases and respiratory issues in care homes. So if I could run through the form quickly with you. This is a very interactive form, simple to use. One click will take you to any parts of the document which was controlled from the main content table. So it's self-explanatory. So what we'll do is we'll just, first of all, go into the infection prevention in care homes, the care details. So basically fill out this part of the form first. Then what we've got is we've got a set of questions here. Let's go to say question 7. So they're all in the same format. So what you're required to do is good, which would be good practice, is to look at what CQC sees as good for the question: do staff training practices and deployment show the service can prevent transmission, infection, and or manage outbreaks? This is a set of statements they come up with which good should look like. It acts as a very good benchmark for when you're answering the questions. So what we've got here is we've got the main topic question. We've then got these sub-questions, and we've got these boxes here where we need inputs from each care home. They're basically quite self-explanatory in that we've got evidence, notes, and observations. For instance, on this one, it could be that you're having issues with staff rotas and shift patterns, in that you use temporary staff that need to fill sicknesses due to COVID. So you can put points about that. What we've got here as well is we've got a box where CQC are looking for innovative best practice. In other words, what they're looking for is that care homes who can actually demonstrate a very high standard of good practice here that could be rolled out to other care homes. So here we've got a list of shortfalls that you've identified. This is very important. This is completed because what CQC is doing, they're looking for to actually scope areas where there are particular problems. And with you inputting the forms correctly, you can highlight issues that you've got within your care home, and they may be similar to what has happened in other care homes. So they'll get some trends, and what they've said is that they will be looking to target resources to you to actually resolve these issues. So it's very important that you complete this form. Here we're asking you to fill out your who you've actually contacted, both internally, for instance, that all staff aware, and also external resources, such as maybe your local health authority. And we're looking here for the contact details of who you've contacted. This is basically additional notes and comments that you'd like to add. So that's the format here of the form. And at the end of question 7, what you'll see is you'll see a quantitative assessment that CQC are looking for, that within that main question, question 7, you feel assured, somewhat assured, or not assured. please could you mark up one of these areas and add a comment if applicable. So very simple to use. So let's now go back again to the main table. So we've got the 8 questions. Question 8 should be completed after a site visit by CQC inspection teams. At the end of the contents table, we've got mandatory questions that need to be answered. These are basically, a lot of them are yes or no. And if that could be completed, that would be very good. It would be very good practice if this form could be sent to CQC or your local health authorities. So before a visit, they can have a look at the information. They will spend less time on your site, which may impact on your service users, prevention of infections. So the least time they spend there will be beneficial to both yourselves and CQC. Thank you very much for listening. Contact me at SJF Associates if you require any further information. Thank you very much.